Alright, on the bench today, Technics SL BD10. Trying this with a new camera. I haven't quite yet figured out sound. But anyway, so this came in the box like this. This is for one of the shops. I have no idea what its operational status is. It's got the tabs and the dust cover, so that's good. A lot of times those are broken. And oh my gosh, that styrofoam is stuck on there. Sorry, I didn't think you'd have to watch me wrestle the styrofoam to get this out of the box. Whoops. I don't know if that camera's going to work in that position or not because I just bumped my head on the mount. Again, things that you don't consider when you're watching someone's YouTube channel. So, all right, it looks like there is a stylus on the cartridge, so that is good. Just grabbing a record here. And I'm going to plug this in to my test receiver. I know I probably should have been prepared, but why would I do that? Because if you haven't watched some of my preview videos, I am super busy, and this is just with my hobby stuff. This isn't even, I mean, my job keeps me busy. All right, let's see. Turn that to phono. Turn the power on. All right, got the receiver on. Looks like this is a right, so it's queuing. It's sitting like a, I don't know, like a maybe a 1/16 of an inch off the vinyl. And it's down. All right, it's playing. So that's good. Oh, well. So this one appears to be working. What I'll do on this is kind of a basic, let's see if there's anything I can really do to this without tearing it apart. Manual turntable. I'm thinking this cover would have to come off to get to that. And this looks like it's been well cared for. I mean, that's got a good spin to it. It'll sit here and spin all day. Oh, so this is a nice and easy one. Again, excuse me. Kind of the services I provide for these shops is just kind of give these a once over, maybe do a basic service on them. I don't know that there's really anything that I would need to do on this one. Just clean it off and I will work on the dust cover. I do want to show you what's going on with that. Sorry, I don't mean to pull the Bob Ross smacking this with a paintbrush on you. All right, let me get this out of the way. Actually, before I do that, let's look at the... I'm gonna blow stuff up here. Let's look at the dust cover, and let's see what is needing to be done. So I did not confirm that the hinges were good. All right, that side's in. That side does not want to go in. So this left side does not want to go into the hinge. Oh man. Well, that's interesting. Gotta be careful with these things because this plastic will snap in a heartbeat. Got one hinge in, the other one doesn't want to go in. There we go. Jeez. So the hinges are good. Just gonna clean this off with some Windex, figure out if these marks are something I'm gonna have to try to buff out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try to buff those out. So I'm guessing those marks are from part of the packaging, is what I'm thinking. Because I don't think they're coming off. Nope. Hopefully I can remove those with my buffer. I think you can see those. Yeah, see them how they're kind of streaking across there. So what I'm going to do is get out the buffer, hit this with some Novus fine scratch remover, and kind of show you the after on this. Because really there's nothing that I'm going to do to this turntable beyond polishing the cover. So let me be back, or let me get back. Man, you ever have like mornings where your mouth just doesn't want to work? Let me polish this and then I will come back and show you the finished product. So it took a little bit longer with the Novus, and there's still some kind of fine, some remnants of those scratches. I don't think I'm going to go crazy with this though. I mean, I could maybe hit it with some Scratch X or something, but it looks much better than it did. And again, this is one of those kind of value turntables that I don't know, you know, I'm not going to sand this down and, you know, try to go crazy with removing these scratches. I mean, again, in shop lighting, right, I think it looks pretty good. Looks much better than it did. So I think, I don't know, I'm going to, so a couple of things. Number one, when I'm editing the videos, sometimes I'll see something that I forgot to do or I miss, and I don't always film when I go back and do whatever the thing was. So if I forget to, you know, check a turntable for speed or, you know, bias or DC offset on a receiver, I'll typically go back and do that. And like with some of these dust covers, sorry, I'm trying to kind of clean things up here. With some of these dust covers, I will notice scratches and I'll go back and I'll try it. I mean, it only takes me, you know, maybe 15 minutes to do another pass on this. Maybe I'll use some Scratch X. I don't know. And then if you haven't caught on, like, my mind is always running. So sometimes when I watch my videos, I'm like, what did you just say there? Like, that doesn't even make any sense. So because this is a hobby and I do have a full-time job and I am constantly slammed with projects, my brain, like a PC, always has stuff running in the background. Right? And I know a lot of people are busy. A lot of people encounter the same or have the same experience, encounter the same issues. And kind of my goal with the channel is really to, I don't know if I've ever talked about this, but I do this anyway. So I thought, well, let me throw some videos out there because number one, I can capture what I've actually done. And a lot of the stuff that I see that comes across my bench, I don't see videos for out there. So I thought, let me put some information out there for folks that may, you know, come across some piece of equipment like my KLH Model 27. There aren't a lot of videos out there for that. So again, I'm doing this anyway, so I might as well throw something out there. Maybe people will find it useful. So anyway, enough rambling. All that to say, if you hear me saying some weird stuff, it's because my mind is always running. It's always racing. And typically if I miss something, if I catch something that I missed in the videos, I'll come back and I'll do that. So hopefully this new camera worked out. I'm going to have to adjust the point here because I hit my head on it a couple of times. And I still have to work on sound. So anyway, I'm going to call this one done for now and get it to the shop. So if you like what you see, hit like, hit subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video.